shit.
I'ma do what I want. 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 I'ma do what I want when I want, where I want. Can't nobody tell me where to smoke my blunt.
We up now. It's your boy Alejandro Hernandez. Welcome to the Dro In The Wind podcast. Today's guest is the man, the myth, the legend, Cabrini Green Thumbs, the one and only greenSLLIME.
Yes, sir. Ooh, I hit the mic. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up? What up?
Man, how you feeling
Damn,
today,
Dro
bro?
In The Wind. It's cold.
Appreciate it, bro. I actually got the name from the
Take me
fucking
back to high school.
the Goody Mob song. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was listening to it one day. Cause like it was like a year ago or some shit. Cause I've been wanting to change my Twitter name for a minute, but I didn't know what to change it to. Then one day,
Dro In The Wind.
I think it was Andrew Barber, Fix Your Drive, posted like the fucking Dro In The Wind music video. So I listened to it just 'cause I was like, damn, this shit's hard. And then also just the name Dro In The Wind. I fucked with it because that's the last three letters of my name. And then in the wind, the way I like to see it is like I'm in the Windy City, Chicago. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna start fucking with that. And it just kind of took on into a life of its own. And that's how
Yeah.
we're here.
That brings back a wonderful smell and memory. You know, smell the most like accurate, the strongest memory and shit, the strongest sense when you were calling the past. Smells. Like you ever smell some shit and just some shit just be like boom, like vivid as hell in your head.
Yeah, for
That
me,
happened with smells over anything else. Touch, taste, anything. Taste is up there though, but smell number one.
for me, I think
That's why I be known like some weed. All I gotta do is smell it. You ain't gotta tell me what it is. I ain't really even gotta see the motherfucker. If I can smell it, I'ma know what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
I remember as a kid, smelling like whenever I'd be walking outside and I would like smell weed. I didn't know what it was at the time. I was like, man, it smells nasty as fuck.
Nah.
And then in high school, once I finally I still didn't smoke in high school, but I knew what it was. I was like, damn, this shit like is gross. Why do people smoke that shit? Then like once I got to college and started smoking, now it's like whenever I smell it anywhere, it's like perfume to me, bro.
Still sometimes like for some reason like a freshly some point in when it's burning, I don't know, maybe if somebody like lights up some shit that was out already or some point sometimes I'll be like, what the fuck is that smell? Shit, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, oh, that's some weed. Motherfuckers smoking weed. Damn. Like I might fall asleep and my girl be smoking a joint I had. And I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? It smells like shit. And I'm like, oh, that's weed. Like, damn, is that what it smell like to other motherfuckers? I don't know, because I'm always smoking.
Like, I'll be so, like, I feel like in college.
Do I smell like shit?
Legit. Legit. I was about to say in college, like, I was so used to the stench being on me. Like, it would be on, like, all my hoodies. Even after.
I can't do nothing.
Even after I washed them, they'd still have, like a subtle, like, weed scent to it. And I'm like, damn. And then like it wouldn't be until I started like taking breaks this past year where I would start to realize how much shit stinks. and I realized like, damn,
Like when you ain't the one smoking.
I was in class loud as fuck every fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
I was in all my work meetings loud as fuck every day. And I'm like, damn.
I think about that shit too. Like how did they allow me to go to high school? Like I thought I was being slick. Like I think the most I would do is like we had like the little air Febreze. Like we swore that was like a cure-all. Like as long as you got Febreze, you're good. No way. We used to just spray hella Febreze and go like, what? Why do you smell like smoking Febreze? You know what I'm saying? Like It's so obvious. I don't know how the fuck.
I actually ended up getting fired because I came into a work event smelling loud as fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, so.
I knew Newport stank.
Fuck the Paul, fuck Rezed.
Oh, they fired you? Damn.
That was something I kept real low key for like a long time because I didn't want to let people know, be like, yo, you got fired for smoking like weed. But I mean, I'm like, but now I kind of don't care. It's kind of like it's just funny. It's
all
funny as hell to
good.
me.
It's a badge of honor because you're gonna be able to tell people a time in the world when you got punished some crazy shit just because of some fucking weed.
Exactly, and to me,
And they're
it's
gonna be like, what? No way.
now it's like a protest to me. Like, yeah, I smoke loud as hell in this public setting.
Hell yeah.
It's just legal now. So what are you gonna do about it?
Exactly. If it's like little ass kids, then maybe I'll chill. But that's it.
See, I gotta be more chill around little kids, cause there are times in college where
But I'm
like,
never around little fucking kids.
I
So
would smoke, I would smoke at a kids park, and like, and
Oh, yeah, I used
I would
to be
try
on
to be,
that.
I would isolate myself, but every once in a while, like a parent would come with their kid, and I'm like, fuck.
I took a shit in the kids' park before. In high school, I was smoking a cigar with my man. He was like, smoked a cigar. Like my first time smoking a cigar. That shit had my stomach queasy as hell. We was in a fucking playground. I had to go to the sandbox right quick. You feel me?
Yeah,
It was horrible.
but shit.
I've done some horrible things. I regret them.
I think we all have, but hey man, that's a part of life, man. We
Where was
live
I
and we
gonna
learn.
go? I had nowhere else to go.
We didn't know
I
any
ain't finna
better.
shit on myself. I ain't never did that. That happened.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, when duty calls, fuck you gonna do?
You gotta go. You gotta go.
But anyway, let's just shift gears real quick. Since we're on the topic of weed and dro, I decided to make some droquito. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know no one else that's making this shit in the market. This is a THC infused coquito.
See, me and her little cousin was on that, but we ain't never get it all the way right. Cause my milk got messed up. I had some coconut milk that was really, I didn't do no measuring. I just put like a whole shitload of like stems, shake, all kind of leftovers in there.
Yeah.
Me and her had one sip and some tea and passed out and did not drink that shit for like a month. So it was spoiled. But like we was scared of it. Like we don't want no more. We don't want no more. But yeah. So I'm excited because I had this idea, but it never came into fruition. So
Yeah, I mean, I actually got the idea. I remember you tweeted it. You just tweeted like THC coquito.
yeah, that was when we was doing it.
And
That's crazy. You
I
got the
saw
sticker
it,
too.
and I was like, I'm gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
And so
See, that's influence. See, I do good things. I ain't just talking about shit and weed.
so
We
I
also
figured-
making weed, Joquito.
So I figured, fuck it, man. If I'm gonna do a live taste test with this shit, it's gotta be with Sllime.
Hey, that's crazy.
So
Damn,
we
I didn't
here.
know. I thought that you was just on it, like.
Here's a toast.
Ooh.
So hopefully, shit will take off in about 30-45 minutes.
Ooh.
Give me the review, bro. I feel like this is ASMR, like doing the drinks and shit.
1 second.
You like chugging that shit.
It's delicious.
You heard it
This
here
shit is
first,
delicious. I
folks.
tried, man. I just drank a lot of this. I was like, I was chugging it, and then I saw that there was none left in the bottle. I was like, oh, slow down, because I want this shit to be gone. This shit is good.
You heard it here, folks, man. I got the greenSLLIME cosign, so like I'm straight.
Damn, you gotta make some more of this. Come taste
I'm-
this. She gotta taste this. My bad. You gonna be on the camera for a second. There
Nah, you
go.
good.
Taste that. Don't
Oh,
hey, don't take it
I'm
away.
like, I'm feeling gassed up right now, man. I'm not. I was actually just telling Julian and so anyone listening, we got a new person on our Dro In The Wind team. Shout out to homie Vince. He's the man behind the camera. But I was just telling him how like I
Strong,
never
right?
felt more clouded. I never
Huh?
felt more clouded in my life than it was like one time you had like we were DMing and like you just like casually mentioned how like you just fuck with me And like I was like, yo, I got the green slime cosign. I'm like, I'm
yo,
good.
I fuck with you. Yeah, I'll be telling you the exclusives. I'll be like, yo, so you know, homie, right?
I'm clouded. Like I don't need I'm not the type of person where I don't need validation
Big cloud,
from no
you feel
one.
me?
But getting that from you, I was like,
damn, that's crazy.
I'm like, I'm cool now. I'm set. Like, that's some real shit, bro. You
yeah, I play video games on the couch all day, man. It means a lot to me, like shit.
No, I was just thinking about it coming into this show, how like, that's some real shit, bro. You're definitely someone that like I definitely look up to, but I also think about how like on some real shit, like my parents and my family, like the way they raised me, you're like the exact opposite of the type of person I should grow up to, I should look up to. So
Facts.
I'm like, I don't know how this shit happened.
That's I mean, that's kind of like me too. Like I ended up the exact opposite of the person that, you know what I mean, when I was a kid, everybody thought I was looking up to type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole family and my mother, everybody was completely dumbfounded. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, they ain't understand it because they ain't see it. They ain't see it happen.
Yeah.
I got hooked on shit when nobody was around. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is at work. You go to school all day. You not with them. You come home. They at work. You not with them. You do whatever you do after school program, whatever. You not with them. Like, go to bed. You never with them motherfuckers. So it's like, you see music videos, you in the street seeing shit, you at school seeing shit, like you just gonna adapt. So I don't know. So I'd be like, I like to take the values, like, you know what I'm saying, values of a good person and shit, but just sometimes I might do some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just it. That's life. It's a duality. It's all things. It ain't one or the other. It's everything. If you just gonna be real, cause it's them motherfuckers be doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers that you think is all got their shit together and proper and who you supposed to look up to, get caught up, fucked up. Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fuck
you
Bill
be like,
Cosby.
what? Like, that's Bill Cosby, bro. Like, that nigga was like untouchable, like clean, the cleanest of clean. Like, pull your pants up. I grew up him telling me pull my pants up. He pulling motherfuckers' pants down. You know what I'm saying? This crazy. So you just gotta keep it real. Be authentic, be you. And if somebody think one way or another, that's on them. That ain't on you. That don't mean you kill people and shit and eat fucking children or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know what they think.
That's the message of the day, folks. Be real, be authentic, and duality. I fuck with that because I like to see myself as like.
But don't use it as an excuse to just be a shithead.
Not.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not a shit.
People be like, well, he said you gotta be both, so I'm gonna just do the worst.
No, I'm just
it ain't like that. It's just like, it ain't what you think. Ain't nothing black and white. You know
exactly.
It's gray than a motherfucker. It's gray as hell.
I like to, as my boy Julian says, man, people try to paint the world in black and white in a world full of color. But yeah, man, I like that shit because it's just like I be tired having these conversations a lot with like my main homies, where it's just like, bro, like motherfuckers are just so nuanced. Like the coolest and realest people are always like the hood motherfuckers that have been like through hella shit, and then there's always just like the motherfuckers that had like the quote unquote like squeaky clean good lives that like they end up being the biggest shitheads.
Yeah, it all come down to like, I don't know, like experience, and like socialization and shit. Like, your experience is gonna be different. I don't know. Just cause it was like that for you, could still take it on yourself and go out and you gotta make it happen though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, that shit getting to me now. I'm talking in circles. I'm talking all kind of. But if you know, you know.
Exactly.
What I'm saying. So
it's you go. Someone told me the other day, where it's just life's just about going with the flow, but still going after for what you want. I don't know. I'm kind of blanking on the quote. I'm kind of paraphrasing. I'm like, I think it's just starting to kick in for me too.
It's like Gucci Mane say, you can't get lost in the sauce.
But
you know what I'm saying? But you gotta have some sauce, because you ain't got no sauce, then you're lost.
Yeah, like, exactly. If you got no sauce, you're lost, but you can still get lost in the sauce. Exactly. So you gotta find the right balance of sauce.
There's some balance.
And I'm a Libra, so I'm big on balance. You know, that's some Bruce Lee shit. Bruce Lee was big on balance.
I've been learning that a lot to flow. Bruce Lee also said be like water, which means, as he meant, well, one way at least, you know, be fluid and shit and adapt. And, you know, water could change in many ways and still do its thing, what it came to do. So, but when I make music now, when I do anything, I just try to let it flow. I don't be sitting and, you know, meticulously picking that shit for months anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I just let it go. Like, if I hear a beat and I don't immediately... You're supposed to hear a beat and shit pours out of your head and heart. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to hear a beat and get to calculating like you taking a test. I hate tests. I hate that kind of shit. Any kind of shit like that, I step away. That's why I had to get off the computer when I was making them beats. It felt like a job. I felt like I was sitting because at the end of the day, I'm sitting at a desk typing on a computer. Fuck that shit. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to bang on shit. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. So, I just be going with the flow now. You know what I'm saying? And you got to trust yourself. You got to know that, you got to trust yourself to do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be a dickhead, but you got to have a certain level of confidence in what you trying to do. You got to know that, hey, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's gold. Like, just got to like what you're doing, I guess. I don't know.
Dude, I fuck with, like, I feel like every time I have a new guest on, like, my show, it's like they always end up saying some shit that, like, I'm been thinking about or experiencing. And yeah, man, like, I mean, I'm always been big on Bruce Lee, but I was just recently, like, I was refreshing myself on his shit, and I was reading some quotes on how he was talking about just having a styleless style, and by having a styleless style, you could adapt into any style. And that's just how I see myself, and how I like to just view my platform is just like, I don't like to put myself into a box. You know, I just like to go with the flow, and I just do the things that I like to do and I'm interested in. And instead of, like, you know, like, limiting myself in a box into one type of thing, the way I see it, I'm just like, I represent the overlap for all these things, you know, as opposed to, and that, you know.
That's kind of what made Bruce Lee cold, because he wasn't just in a box. Because he was, at the end of the day, I think he was half Chinese, half, like, white, American, some shit. And he grew up in San Francisco, you know what I mean? But he ended up traveling back to China. You know, he encountered all kind of shit. Motherfuckers in San Francisco that was hating on him because he was half Chinese. Motherfuckers in China hating on him because he half American and shit. Like, he was always having to adapt and think outside the box and making his own shit. Made up his own fighting styles and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that brings me to another topic that came up in my personal life yesterday.
Man, I was going to bring this shit up. I already know what you're about to say.
Because I was at a friend's house, and the homies' new trash crew, they had a post on Instagram. I got to show it to you. But they were showing Jackie Chan's fits, right? And they was some pretty wild fits, but they was all cold. You know what I'm saying? And somebody said some shit like, Jackie Chan will beat your ass. And in the moment, I just really took offense to it. Because, like, how you know Jackie Chan will beat my ass? Like, this motherfucker, yeah, the movies are raw. He rehearsed that shit a million fucking times. We ain't never seen this motherfucking fight for real. You don't know what. All gloves off in a fight. If I catch Jackie Chan in here right now, I'm taking them can of beans right there, frijoles negros, and I'm slapping him upside his motherfucking head. And then I'm taking the Tapatio, and I'm cracking his ass with that shit. And then I'm taking the nunchucks, and I'm cracking his ass with that shit. So how could you say Jackie Chan gonna beat my ass? You know what I'm saying? You don't know Jackie Chan, motherfucker. Fuck Jackie Chan.
Oh, he's a
But in the back of my mind, I love Jackie Chan, and I've seen his movies. So it's not like I'm just like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, he would murder you. But I'm not finna back down from what I said, because it's crazy. It just be like, yeah, Jackie Chan will beat your ass. Like, fuck y'all. I will beat Jackie Chan. It depends. There is a circumstance where I will win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, bro. There's no. In
She say you can't use no weapons. You can't.
Well, in the street
Yes, I
fight,
can. Exactly.
there's no
What you mean?
rules.
I'm gonna fight Jackie Chan 1-on-1 with my hands. What the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I fight. It's not Twix,
Hey,
Skittles, anything.
Is
I'm
Jackie
hitting
Chan
something.
bulletproof?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Now, see, I was like, guns. That's out there. That's kind of like OC, because of course you're gonna win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, we're
Like,
not
there's no
advocating
question.
that. We're not inciting
But
gun violence.
let's say no gun, right? Which is already unrealistic. Because any situation where I'm linking with Jackie Chan and some people, I'm gonna have a gun. But let's say I don't, okay? Let's say I just got some black beans and shit. I'm gonna use whatever I got, bro. He not just finna beat my ass, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. He gonna be fucked up too. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like in the anime.
It don't matter who you is. Like, I seen all kind of all motherfuckers that was big as hell, motherfuckers that could really fight, dudes I seen win 100 fights, and today just wasn't their day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen a lot of motherfuckers. As long as you in the fight and you stay fighting and you're just on that, it might not go. The worst is you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I mean, I guess your arms, legs broke, fucking with Jackie Chan, but you know.
That's metaphorical for life.
Back broke, neck broke. Don't let them get your neck.
That's a good metaphor for life, you know.
You can't never.
Worst case scenario, you get your ass beat.
Worst case scenario, you get knocked the fuck out. Hey.
But hey, just keep it pushing.
But guess what? That's for both of y'all. Shit.
Sometimes, and if you're lucky, you might catch motherfuckers on an off day.
You might, and it's gonna go both ways. Either way, one day it's gonna be your day. If that's what you want to be on, one day it's gonna be your day to get knocked the fuck out. Okay, so just chill the fuck out, hang out, play with the Pokemon, G. Fuck with Pokemon, G. Knock the Pokemon out. You know what I'm saying?
Pokemon's the wave now, bro. I mean, it was always the wave, but now it's like
yeah,
official.
I've seen some pretty horrible things. Most of my friends have turned into real life Team Rocket.
Word.
Yeah.
I know you was just telling me before we started recording how the first thing you ever stole was Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I ever stole was a pack of Kool-Aid, but it was on accident. I was just at the store and my mom was like, I was like, Kool-Aid, and she was like, nah. And I put it in my back pocket.
Looking at you dirty.
I'm looking at him like, yo, this was when I was a kid, G.
He like, man, you better
I
not
don't
steal
steal Kool-Aid no more.
You better don't steal our Kool-Aid.
I stole one pack of Kool-Aid, my man, and I put it on I didn't even steal it. I planned to put it on the conveyor belt when we got there, like slide it under. I did this shit all the time, but I forgot about it. So I got home and I was taking my clothes off for bed and I find the Kool-Aid and I instantly, my heart's like, go, 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 go. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. I stole some Kool-Aid, oh my God. My mom finds this shit and it's like, where'd you get this Kool-Aid? And I was like, a boy at church, when we was standing in line, he put it in my pocket. She was like, what? No, the other day you asked me to get this Kool-Aid and I didn't get it, so how'd you get it? And I was like, it was just in my pants, I took it. I had to go back up to the store, tell him I stole this little pack of Kool-Aid. But nah, after that, the first thing I stole was actual Pokemon cards from Walgreens on 113th and Western. And yeah, we had to run. They called the police. Didn't get caught, but it was scary as hell. I'll tell you that. I was scared. I was so scared. And in that pack, I got a Blastoise. I got a holographic Blastoise.
Hey, that's a come up.
Yep. Yeah. Even that, like now, I was just at Target and like a lot of the boxes was ripped open, like half ripped open. Motherfuckers is stealing them, and you know, I went back to Target like 3-4 days. So on the 4th day, I'm kind of tired of buying these same packs and not getting shit. So I thought about it for a second, like, well, these other motherfuckers taking packs, like maybe I could. I held the box, bro. My heart raced so fast. I put that shit down. I just can't do that shit. That ain't never been my thing.
Yeah, I'm like, just all this Pokemon talk. I'm like, let me check my
You getting
Pokemon
on
Go real
Go?
quick. Yeah, I just recently got back into Go.
I feel like
Just
you gon'
hanging out
you
with this
give.
motherfucker Muhammad.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I might have to get my shit back up if it's still going, cause I heard you could transfer them to the Switch.
Yeah,
So.
I think you can. What fuck was I saying? I was gonna say some shit. Oh no, I was just gonna say about how I used to steal from Whole Foods. When I was in college, I went to DePaul, and you know anyone who's been in that neighborhood knows that there's big ass Whole Foods right there. But like, so my thing is, I'm like, I don't really steal shit either. I like kind of finesse some shit, but like usually
I don't care
if it's just
about
like
Whole Foods and them.
if it's like
I can't do no reckless shit like walk out with a bit, but yeah, I'll swipe some shit that's not organic, but say it's regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hit that self checkout, be like organic lemons.
Facts, man. For me, I was just like I said, I would finesse shit. Like if it was like if some shit was like left out, you know, and no one had claimed it for some time, I would just like swipe it like at parties or whatever. But like in terms of actually like stealing from like I guess stores, I don't know. That was some shit like I would get anxiety about like damn. As soon as I try to take this shit, I'm gonna get like bum rushed by police as soon as I step out. But so I remember like the first time I stole food from like the hot food bar.
It's not a honorable thing. Like you can't tell somebody I did this and like be if it's some shit I can't be proud of, I don't want to do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to. What if a motherfucker see? What if I get caught? Now everybody knows I was stealing Pokemon cards at Target. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to be that fucking guy. Like it ain't even worth it. And plus, you ever got your shit stolen? That shit fucking sucks.
Exactly. I've had some
It's
shit
the
stolen
worst
from me.
feeling ever. There's nothing you could fucking
I had
do.
Gucci sunglasses
Something you
stolen
love.
from me. But in my defense, like I kind of stole the Gucci sunglasses myself. Like I said, like I would like just
See what
finesse
goes
shit.
around comes around too.
I would just finesse shit. Like if it was shit left around, so it was like I think it was my sophomore year of college. I remember I was in the library and I'm just chilling, and I just see on a desk, or like a chair or some shit. I just see a pair of Gucci sunglasses, and I'm like, oh, I look around. I'm like, I'm taking this shit, and I'm not going to get into detail about how I lost it, but one of my friends did tell me though when I told him that I finessed it, he was like, "Hey man, all I'm gonna say is, bro, what comes around goes around." Sure enough, it ended up being finessed for me.
That's what I was gonna say. What goes around, come around for real. I've been out here a long time, and everybody I know who ever was like on some shady shit or finesse or was stealing shit, it all ended badly. You know what I'm saying? Like they either dead, they in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or they just living horribly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It always come back around. Anything I ever did came back to fuck around tenfold. You know what I mean? Like for real. That shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
I used to hear that shit and be like, that's fucking bullshit. These dudes are stupid as hell. That shit is fucking real. It might not be that day, but it'll come back at some time, and then when you add it all up, you're gonna be like, damn, well, that's what I get. You know what I'm saying? So live right.
Thanks, man. But still have fun.
Have fun.
So what was for you, like, what was, I guess, the moment, because I know for me, I had, like, my little existential crisis last year where I was looking back at, like, damn, I did a lot of fucked up shit, so let me, like, live right. So, like, for you, I guess, what was that moment?
Damn, I had a lot of existential crises, low-key, crises. When I was in high school, it must have been, like, actually, you know what I'm saying? When I really started smoking weed, when I was like 15, 16, I smoked weed in South Africa the first time on a school trip, like on an exchange trip, and I smoked weed. Yeah, fucking, like my whole life instantly made sense because people used to think I smoked weed before I smoked weed, and it used to annoy the shit out of me. I used to be like, why do you think that? Why do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And once I smoked weed, it all made sense. Like, oh.
Yeah.
And Damn, nah, I forgot what your question was because I done started thinking about weed.
It was about I guess like when you were just talking about
Oh
existential
yeah.
crisis.
But you know, then I started realizing everything ain't what it seems, and just cause somebody say something don't mean that's the truth. Now at this point, I thought that it was like everybody had some conspiracy against me and all kind of shit, and that was why. I didn't realize that other people was just ignorant too and don't know
Yeah.
what's what, and they just repeating, regurgitating, and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
So then I went to college, had another one, psychedelics, all that. I don't know, man. I had them shits all the time. That shit comes every. See, you thinking it's just it's gonna come again. When you need to change, when you need to make a change, when you need to, whatever. But it's just the more you listen to yourself and shit, the less intense it'll be. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna be as intense the next time. The first time it'd be like, what the fuck? Like your whole earth shattered. Like, what are you gonna do? You frantic. Like, why doesn't nobody else see what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was me.
you're about to explode. You know what I'm saying? The next time, it just gets duller and duller. You know what I'm saying? And you just start learning to listen to yourself, do what you gotta do, and you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? You can't control everybody else. The fuck?
Exactly. I was actually just reflecting right now about when I had my existential crisis / spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it, last summer. And I remember I went off social media for like, I don't know, fucking anywhere between like 4 weeks to like a month type shit. And I remember coming back, you was like one of the first people I hit up, cause I don't even remember what. But I remember telling you about like, yeah, bro, I was just depressed as fuck, type shit. And you said some real shit to me, and he was like, yeah, bro, this is your 20s. You got like 10 more years of that. But then he was like, but you went to college and you got a good head on your, you got a good head, so like maybe it's 3 years for you. And like when you said that shit, that was like, once again, like one of those things like I got the cosign. I'm like, I'm straight.
The first time is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
if you make it out the first time, you're gonna be alright. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just be that first one. It's a doozy. You know what I'm saying?
First one fucked me up. I guess I don't know if I'd consider the second one, maybe a half of one.
Right. See, because it wasn't as strong. It wasn't as strong the second time.
It wasn't. It was about a month ago, and I just realized shit. You know, it's always when I'm watching anime when I'm realizing shit.
When you get older, it's just gonna last literally a morning. You'll be mad from like 8 to 9. You're gonna get a coffee, some shit, you'll be fine again.
Yeah, bro, I'm legit just now. I'm like, since the new year started, I've been like telling people that like, yo, bro, like I'm just in such a positive ass space. Like I'm in such a good ass mood. Like every day when I wake up, like I'm just like, and I'm like just going with the flow, but I'm still, you know, trying to seize the day at the same time and take advantage of, I don't know, the shit that I know I could take advantage of. Not only say I take advantage, but like that I know I could try to take advantage of type shit, if that makes sense.
Your opportunity, seize the opportunities.
Yeah, like I'm just
still got them and shit, because they gonna get less and less if you don't do nothing with them.
Exactly. I've just been.
All you really need is one at the end of the day, but that's why motherfuckers be sitting on their ass till they 50, but they just get that one thing. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know, it ain't gonna take you that long. You already out here doing your thing, so.
Exactly. I wanted to like ask you a question though. It's like there's a random question, but I remember seeing on Twitter one time, motherfuckers were talking about how you like got out of jail and a week later you were in Amsterdam for touring.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just want to know what that was like. Like, how does that, like, in a span of a week, you're locked
Amsterdam
up,
was,
and then bam, you're
Amsterdam was always special to me, because when I was in college, this is all funny how everything's tying up, but when I was in college, my best friend was having all kind of existential crisis, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he was going crazy, like crazy. And we went to Amsterdam. We both skip finals. Like, fuck it. That's how much we didn't care about school. It was finals week.
For real.
My other homie that didn't go to our school was like, yo, I'm going to Amsterdam for a week. You guys want to come? I was like, fuck it, let's go. Skipped finals and just didn't say shit to my teachers and went to Amsterdam. Just like, fuck it, fuck school. Was in Amsterdam for a whole week. Smoking great weed. And just having a great time. And that was like the first time in my life. You know, I was before dispensaries and all that shit. That was like 2000 and... I don't even fucking know. 2009. Some shit like that. Before all dispensaries was popping, like, it was my first, like, legal weed experience. And it's still the best to me, like, coffee shops and all that kind of shit. So, I smoked a bunch of weed. Years later, you know, I had got locked up in college. Got locked up a few more times. One of them times I was in jail. Came out. We had to go on tour. That's it. I was in Amsterdam smoking. I was just like, it was kind of like a flashback of the first time, because the first time I was locked up, I had never been on tour. It was completely impossible. Nobody I knew had ever been on tour. Nobody, like, it was it was no lane. There was no, like, you're just saying shit. Like, to say back then, like, and we used to watch How High in my basement every day. Like, me and all my friends. They all know How High word for word because we've seen it so many times. It's the only DVD I had for a long time. We've seen it so many times. So, I was just in jail, like, what am I going to do? Because you ain't got shit to do with Think. I was only in that bitch for a day. Because I bonded out. But I ain't had nothing to do with Think. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what I'm going to do? I'll get out. I'm going to go on tour with Redman Meth. And I told everybody when I got out, I'm going on tour with Redman Meth. I'm going on tour with Redman Meth. They're like, you're in college. Nobody knows your raps. You could DJ parties and shit, but, like, how's that gonna connect? Redman Meth don't even fucking tour, you dumbass. They ain't been on tour in 10, 15 years. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. What are you talking about? And I was just like, nah, bro, I'm going on tour with Redman Meth. I'm going on tour with Redman Meth. I said it when I was in jail. I seen it. I'm going on. Niggas thought I was crazy. I thought I was crazy. I was crazy. My friend was crazy. So simultaneously, my homie from Amsterdam, at the same time this all going on, he's mentally going insane. And he gets locked up on Christmas. He spent Christmas weekend in jail. And when he goes to court, he tells the judge that he is Mozart reincarnated. That I'm like Tchaikovsky or some shit. That he's like destined to change the world and like been reincarnated for this whole purpose to make music and like all this shit. And they're like, this nigga's crazy. And so all this is going on, right? And so people are like, fuck. Like, they've been hanging out too much. Now Slime's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? And then one day, you know, I was still selling weed at the time. I met Mick because he wanted to buy some weed.
Shout out Mick Jenkins.
And my homie that was going crazy was DJing for him. But then all of a sudden he was like, I want to play drums. I'm going to play drums and you the better DJ, so you DJ. Because I had taught him how to DJ. Mm-hmm. So I was like, fuck it. So I started DJing. Next thing I know, Mick calls me like, yo, we finna go on tour. I was like, what? We like, what? Oh, shit. Oh. I'm like, with who? He's like, with Redman, Method Man, Be Real, and Burner for Smokers Club. And I was like, what the fuck? Hung up the phone. It was like calling all my homies. And I was like, and he was like, yeah. And everybody gonna get, like, I forgot what he said. Like, everybody gonna get like 2. Or he said some shit like that. And so I was like, what? I called all my homies like, that's what I'm going on tour, bro. They was like, hell no. Like, you really said that shit? That's crazy. Like, everybody, like, all of a sudden, just like everybody I knew was like, holy shit, he said that shit, and it fucking it was impossible, double impossible when I said it. And it was, even looking back, I was like, why the fuck did you pick that? You know what I'm saying? Like why did you say that of all things? Because I watched that movie every day and every night, multiple times a day. You don't like a lot. Like all we did was homies come over. Like we might not be watching it. It's on, bro. Like homies come over. We in the basement. I got a big ass projector take up the whole wall, and how high it's on. You know what I'm saying? Every day. So that was crazy. But anyway, I say all that to say, after all that is when I go back to Amsterdam again. So then I'm like reminded of like that era and like the triumph of calling that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, here I am again, back in Amsterdam. Last time I was here, I was in the middle of, I skipped finals. You know what I'm saying? And people tell me I'm crazy, and then I got locked up, and people told me I was crazier. And now here I am again on a motherfucking tour. I'm getting paid to be here. I'm smoking weed. I'm seeing the whole world. I'm on break. I'm on a week break in Amsterdam. I just got locked up for some bullshit. For like not having a seatbelt, and then I had a warrant. Just random warrant. Where'd that come from? Huh? For not going to court for some shit from years ago. I'm like, what the hell? So, yeah, that shit was crazy as hell. That's how it all happened. Nobody believed it. I didn't believe it. It's insane. Like, if I hadn't said that, then I wouldn't think it was that crazy. But the fact that I said that when it was impossible, and it was really not like no move that was made to like make that happen. Like, I didn't do anything to get that. I didn't do anything at all. Like, I didn't look up they peoples and hit them up. I didn't do anything. All I did was sell a motherfucker an eighth of weed. That's all I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, which was what I was not supposed to be doing because I was on probation for that shit and just had to ruin my whole life, drop out of college, you know what I mean, be broke as fuck, work in a warehouse, driving a forklift every day.
Shout out the warehouse workers. I was working.
Which was
in the
actually
warehouse.
decent pay, but
Yeah,
I wasn't great at
I
it.
fuck with working in the warehouse.
I wasn't great at it because it would take very long lunches. 3 hours. I would get my friends hired and we would get drunk on accident and be crashing the forklifts and through the walls and shit like that, getting fired, people getting pregnant, all kind of shit. Not by my doing, but like my homie just started working here. Now everybody downstairs pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a good look. I had to get out of there, you know? R.I.P. Gucci. He was a crazy man. He was a crazy man.
R.I.P. Gucci. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That just got me thinking about like just the power of manifestation shit. I'm like,
yeah,
on that
bro.
Shit. Yeah, man.
And to add to that manifestation shit, the week before I had got locked up, I was fucking staring at a full moon. Staring at a full moon, and I was saying, man, I just want my life to change. I want my life to fucking change. I want to go on tour with people. I want to rap. I want to fucking do this music shit. Like, I don't want to be in college. Like, fuck this shit. Like, no, I'm not going nowhere doing it. I'm wasting my time every day. Time I could be back in Chicago making beats. You know what I'm saying? Connected with people I already know. You know what I'm saying? We could be working. Like, I could just be working on what I want to do that everybody tell me is impossible and crazy and all that, right?
Right.
Motherfuckers from Chicago start blowing up. Now niggas is like, well, it could happen. Before it was, you're crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? Now it's, they did it. You could do that. I'm like, bitch, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I've been on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it was. So,
No, that's crazy. That just got me thinking actually about. I was just before you got here. I was just telling Julian and Vince about how the time I tripped on acid on my 22nd birthday. So before I remember like when I first started this podcast, I talked about my like spiritual awakening. I guess starting at the first time I tried shrooms this past summer, but upon like recent reflections and shit like that, I was thinking about really I could say that it started on that day because on that day, so this is my 22nd birthday. Uh, First of all, I was supposed to be I was working that night. I was an RA at that time. I was the RA on duty, and I completely forgot that I was on duty that night. So like I was supposed to be in the building. So like I took a tab at like 3 p.m. thinking I'ma chill. It's like it's my birthday. I'ma chill the whole day. Then I get a text from my co-rod and it's like, yo, where you at? Like you need to pick up the phone. I'm like, oh shit, I totally forgot. I would rush there real quick. I show up like 30 minutes late to grab the fucking duty phone, and I'm chilling. I decided to go outside, smoke a joint, and then like I start to feel sick. The world started spinning around me. Legit, I was like, damn, like I need to go chill in my room or else I'm gonna die. And like I lived on the 4th floor, so like going up the stairs is like Mount Everest. So I go to my room, I start listening to acid rap, and I was like, yo, this shit is incredible. Like acid rap's the greatest mixtape ever type shit. Like that was like what was going through my head. And I'm chilling, having a great time. Then I get a call from my pops, and he just starts going off on me over some like petty shit, but really it was just like an accumulation of like the other shit that I had been doing that he hadn't been telling me. That like I guess he was just like kind of like, it was like one of those moments where it's like the boiling point where it's like he was going off on me for some petty shit, but really he was going off on me on some other shit that I did in the past type shit. And it's telling me like, yo, Ali, like fucking you're 22 years old, you gotta, it's time for you to, be your own man type shit. You're about to graduate college, like it's just like on some like basically telling me like I need to grow the fuck up. So I start having an existential crisis, and so I call
pressure on you.
Yeah, I call my boy, and I'm like, bro, I'm off acid. Like full disclosure, as soon as he picks up the phone, I'm like, full disclosure, I'm off acid right now. Well, actually, I called one of my other friends, too. I called the shorty. I called the shorty, and I was like, yo, full disclosure, I'm off acid right now. She immediately, like, was like, goodbye.
She's like, it ain't happening tonight for you, buddy. I know what
so
that
means. I was like, fuck, damn. Who else could I call? And so I called one of my main homies.
You talk on that shit.
Yeah, so I was like, and I called, like, bro, full disclosure, I'm off acid. But I'm like, I'm just having some, like, real life shit. And we start talking. And this is the first time like anyone put me on to like manifestation shit. And he was like, bro, calm down. Just take a piece of paper and write down the things that you want for yourself a year from now. And I was like, and he was just like, keep it simple, So I was just like, physical health, job, whatever. And so I by next year, 23, I want to be physically healthy. I want to have a job. I just kept it simple. That's my 420 alarm.
Hey, blaze it.
And just like, I don't even remember what else I wrote down. I think I was just like, it was just some other shit. Like I think I was just like, update my portfolio, just like real simple, like professional shit. And then I was recently thinking about it and how I was thinking how on my 23rd birthday, I more or less accomplished all the shit that was on my list that I wrote down.
Damn, in 1 year, bro?
Yeah, because like I said, I kept it simple, but I mean, just the fact that, like, shit, like, the simple shit, like I said, like, being physically healthy. But at the time, I was, like, now I'm, like, 40 pounds lighter than I was, just, like, 6 months ago type shit.
That's crazy.
And I've been like, I do like 100.
I seen the post. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker swole.
Thank you.
I need to do some push-ups.
Bro,
I'm feeling scrawny on my couch, man.
Push-ups go a long way, bro. I do 100 every day.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying you gotta do that much, but
I tried to do 20 the other day. I was done with.
Hey, start from there, and then you just go up.
That's what I always do. Every time I get up to doing like 40, 50 a day, I just quit. Like not consciously. It's just I just get busy.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
man.
I feel good, and then I just don't care no more.
You see, you gotta build up the
You
neural pathways.
gotta have a routine and a discipline. That's what I don't have no discipline. I'm completely loosey goosey with everything. So I'll be trying to learn discipline now. Like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Yeah, that's what I've been on too since the summer. Is just trying to be more disciplined. Cause I realized that was my issue, was that I lacked discipline. I really don't know why.
like
I mean, maybe it's cause I don't know. I was the baby in my family, so I really didn't get hit compared to like my brother, my sister. My sister really get hit, but like my brother. But just cause I just always saw him, so I was just like, let me not act like that.
Right.
But then sure enough, once I got to college, I think it started to show that like, hey man, ain't no one gonna beat my ass. The fuck.
I just, for whatever reason, I just never, whenever faced with like consequences, I just be like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, all right, fine, do it. Like,
yeah,
if you threatening me with some kind of, all right.
I kind of stopped caring about consequences too.
You know what I mean? So,
like just recently, like
it's messed me up in a lot of situations. I don't know. But yeah.
what was I gonna say?
I had something too, but I done forgot because I'm sipping on this Dro Keto. It's good.
Patent pending, trademark coming soon.
I don't even want to finish it because I'm like, it's the last sip.
Let's just shift gears then, and just talk about just music. So I guess for you, like, how would you? So to people who don't know, who is greenSLLIME?
Now I remember what I was gonna say. It's kind of tie into that, but when Doom died, I was like,
R.I.P. Doom.
I will, for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days, I probably went into like I don't even know what it was, but I felt like I told myself and I told everybody that I saw in that time period that I was dedicating my life to being a monk, a Buddha monk, and that I was only about making raw beats and smoking weed. And if it wasn't that, you wasn't gonna see me. You was never gonna see me outside the house no more. You would never see me anywhere again unless it was doing one of them two things. And so I like looked up what monks do every day, trying to make myself disciplined. Like, if I got a schedule, if I just follow the monk schedule, I'll be a monk. It say like from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. meditation. I get up at 4 around that time anyway. Meditation, what do that mean? When I sit and I do that, I can never quiet my shit. When my shit get quiet when I'm smoking and like making a beat or something. So I was like, meditation, that's smoke and listen to samples. You know what I'm saying? Throw the record on, play the playlist. That's your meditation. Then from 5 to 6 or whatever, it's a humming. So instead of the humming, that's you playing with these samples or rapping or whatever, right? From 6 to 7, I think it's a walk or some shit. You know, do some jump jacks, go outside, walk around the block, whatever. I think at noon they start their lessons or some shit like that. So by then, get back on your shit. Then I had looked up, that shit was so hard, okay? I looked up the like most genius people in the world, what was their habits. I see that Tesla and Edison was some napping ass motherfuckers. They used to never, they didn't sleep at night.
I take a nap once a day.
Right. They didn't sleep at night though. They slept in 20-minute increment naps throughout the day. So just randomly bust out 20 minutes, boom, they back up, right? Always working on shit. And I was like, this kind of fit my schedule because I smoke, pass out. I wake up at 4 a.m., but I'm out by 9, 10 a.m. I'm out. I'm back asleep again till like 1. Then I'm up. Then I might fall asleep again till like 6 or 7. Then I'm up. You know what I mean? I nap multiple times a day. I'm like, damn. Like, and every time I try to change it, I can't. I be. So I'm like, yo, bro, you just a napper, bro. So you gonna have to figure out how to do this around the naps. So I'll be like, when I be like, I need to do this right now, but I'm so tired. I'll be like, all right, bust it out. 20-minute nap. When you wake up, you getting straight on this. And I tell myself that I'll take a 20-minute nap. When that shit is over, I'll pop up. And I do what I gotta do. And I might be able to get like 3-4 things done in that 4-5 things done before I get tired again. And I'm like, because I'm smoking, I'm doing all this. So everything that I accomplish, I done smoked 2 joints at least. So if I done did 4 things, I'm deep in the game. That should be making me sleepy. So now I'm like, I need a little nap, G. I just need a nap. I need to refresh real quick. Need some water. Boom, bust out 20-minute nap. I'll be refreshed like a whole. I don't even sleep at night. I don't sleep at night for real. I sleep for a few hours. That's it. Most of the time, my sleep is a nap on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in the bed too long. I'll be in the bed for like 2-3 hours. Like, the rest, am I lying? I'm lying? No, exactly. The rest is naps. It ain't healthy, but that's just how my body doing. I don't even want to do that. I try to sleep. When I wake up at 4, I sit in the bed. I try to go back. I can't. My body like, get the fuck up. Get up. Throw that shit on. Roll up. I'll be doing 5 things at 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, watering plants, listening to the beats and shit, rolling up, texting the homies, group chat, what I missed last night. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing 5 things, cooking some breakfast, like planning what I'm gonna do that day. Like, that's 6 things. You know what I mean? Like, so I'll be thinking about all that. I can't go back to sleep. I'll be until it ain't shit to do. Boom, catch a nap. When I go home from this shit, it's nap time. Unless I get convinced, like, yo, we finna drink, we finna woo. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna go to sleep. But normally that's how I get down. Like, I just did some shit, 20-minute nap, refresh. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm back 100%. Not 87, not 79. I just took a nap before I came here. What you think I was doing? I was taking a nap. We was watching Forensic Files. Napping. That's my show. I turn it on and I close my eyes. I watched every episode. I've heard every episode of Forensic Files. I watched maybe 4 of them. I've heard every one though. I just be imagining in my head. I be seeing all the pictures and everything. That shit colder than TV. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen to TV with your eyes closed.
Yeah,
shit's crazy.
Bro. That's how I be taking my naps too. I be watching anime, and it will be usually like I'll usually be smoking beforehand, so like I start to feel the weed coma kick in. So then I close my eyes and I'm just like dreaming in Japanese.
Bro,
I don't know what the fuck no one is saying.
That's crazy. Yeah, if the FBI, anybody, watching this and y'all trying to figure out how to take me out, play that Forensic Files music. Just like, if it starts playing in here right now, I'm finna boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You don't need none of the poisons, none of that shit. That and chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. That shit knocks me out. That shit makes me drunk.
That's my shit after a workout.
Chocolate milk knocks me out. I'm bro. A sip, I'm done. Boom. Shit's crazy. Chocolate milk Forensic File. Play that music, I'm gone. Damn, I just gave him the tip, man. That's my kryptonite. Forensic Files music.
How you gonna tell the ops how to get you?
Hey,
you basically daring them, bro.
Hey, there you go, man. I gave y'all the cheat code. What you want to do with it is on you. Now I'm gonna have to get some special mental training to block that out. I'm gonna get on my monk shit. So exactly. By the time you hear this, it ain't even gonna be true no more.
I don't know. You texted me the other. I don't know what day it was, but how like you're the monk of blunts and beats.
Yeah, that's because you hit me up in that time. that I was on my monk shit. That I only now today that I just realized that I fell off of a monk's path. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got to living life. The same shit that happened with everything I tried to do because I don't have the discipline, right?
Bro, dude, you're like this. I'm like on the same wavelength as you.
I have fallen off of my monk's path. So tomorrow when I wake up, I need to get back on monk mode. You know what I mean? I came out the crib. I did what I got to do. We done did this shit. What else did we do? I went to her family crib. I did a bunch of shit. I'm going into monk mode. I've been on the Pokemon hunt. I've been in Pokemon trainer mode the last week. I change every week. 2 weeks ago I was a monk. Last week I was a Pokemon. I need to go back to the monk for a week. Boot a monk. I'm gonna be Pokemon trainer again next week. That's how I do. I don't stay fixed. It's like water. I don't stay fixed I ain't just froze all the time. You might see me froze. You might see me raining. You might see me snowing in this motherfucker. You never know. You know what I'm saying? It's with the show. You might see me making beats. You might see me rapping. You might see me DJing. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna see me because I'm like water. I just be... That's all I do. I don't have, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a job, and then when I'm off, I rap. I don't go to school, and when I'm off, I do this shit. Today I'm gonna... You know, it'd be like... I wanted to get interviewed. Nobody want to interview me.
If you want to get
No.
those, say you're a mutable sign, not a fixed sign.
Hey,
A
I'm a
fixed
mutable
sign.
sign.
A
I got the facts to prove it. I'm just letting you know.
He a mutable son.
I'm a Libra. Fuck you mean? Fuck with me.
Damn, I done forgot. But
Scorpio
yeah.
moon.
It was
Rising.
some good.
No.
Scorpio's fake.
I was getting to the point.
No, but I'm saying my signs in general.
Oh, okay.
What's my sign?
What's my
bro? I
right? My
forgot.
right, and then my
Capricorn.
rising is fucking Cancer.
Capricorn with a...
You just told them you crazy. You said Cancer.
What?
What
Bro,
I'm
everybody
Cancer
I know
rising.
loves Cancer.
What am I-
bro.
ain't I Cancer
We're so
rising?
sweet.
Y'all are sweet.
And I Cancer, right?
You got some Cancer, yeah.
What was it? I forgot what I am.
Hey, I fuck with Capricorn.
Aries
stuff.
moon. I'm an Aries moon. And I think I'm a Cancer rising. I don't know. But anyway. I fell off the monk's path. I'm coming back. Oh, yeah. You gotta be like water. Multifaceted. Never froze. Not froze. Forgot where I was. It was good, though.
Yeah.
I was at the point.
Yeah, no, but you were spitting. That's all I know. I don't remember where you was at.
I
But you
don't
was
remember
spitting
either,
for
but
sure.
it was there.
But no, but you definitely like that's like the same wavelength I've been on. Like Loki, when you told me that shit that you were the monk of blunts and beats, that got me thinking of like, I need like a moniker like that because I'd be like that. Like I'm into like my Eastern philosophy shit.
Was that?
There
And go to greenSLLIME.
Yeah, well no, I remember actually when I first hit him up after I was depressed and shit, I was letting him know like, yeah, bro, I've been tapping into Eastern philosophy, and he let me know that you're into that shit too. And he's like, yeah, I be fucking with it from our shorty, so it's decent. But yeah, no, I've been like that too, where I was like on my, I like to say it's my healthy shit, because I feel like that's when I'm at my most healthy, both
I always got a
physically,
juicer.
mentally, spiritually. That's fire. I need a juicer. But right now I just stick with smoothies.
Yeah,
But-
smoothies is good.
But yeah, I was so like, for like the summer, late summer to like mid fall, I was on like my healthy shit. I was on my Bruce Lee shit. So I've been like to say that I'm trying to be like the Bruce Lee for broke boys,
Hey.
the Lao Tzu for the streets. You know,
Hey.
the what else? The Miyamoto Musashi of the hood.
Oh, let's go.
Look, anyone who don't know who these people are, you got to just look it up.
And me, I'm trying to be Ichi the killer with the beats, though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who.
It's a
Ichigo
crazy
is.
movie. You
That's
gotta
a movie?
watch.
But fuck was I saying? But
Takashi
yeah.
Mike. You ever seen 13 Samurai?
13 Nah, I haven't.
Takashi Mike. He's cold.
I seen Samurai 7. It's an anime. It's on Hulu. That shit's cold.
I'll probably watch some shit like that.
I think you would fuck with
There's
it.
an anime that I can't find, and nobody can find it, and don't even try to tell me because you're not gonna know. But when I was a kid, it was some shit. It was a black dude. He had long dreads, and he was in a fucking sewer. It was a circle, and he was like surfing that shit. And it was a big ass, scary ass monster. It was like a real ass looking anime. Like it looked like they had like graphic like murder, like very bloody, like some Tarantino shit. It was very scary, and I rented it once at Best Buy, and I have never seen it again. Never heard of it again. Never seen nothing like that. Searched it on the internet. Told Twitter, had everybody tell me what they thought it was, searched that shit, never, ever, ever found it again. I think it might have just been like an independent cartoon or some shit. I don't know. Maybe it was some American shit. I have never seen it again. It wasn't Spawn. It was around the time of like the Spawns and the Blades, right? So, but I never seen it again. But pretty much, you know, I was never. Maybe I just don't know the right shows. I've never really got up on hella anime. I love Inuyasha. I used to watch the what's it called? Princess Mononoke shit when I was a kid. I used to watch. That's really it. That was my shit. I used to watch Akira when I was doing acid and shit. And that was it. But all that moniker shit, the acid shit, all that shit. You had asked me how I came up with green slime or something, right? That's how I did it. I was on acid. And yeah, I have been watching a whole lot of movies and listening to Doom and all kind of shit. And I fucking imagine I was a big green slime monster. And I was wrecking the whole city. I was destroying banks. And police stations, burning them down. And I thought it was so cool. And I like tried to turn into a slime monster in my mind, I feel like. And so it's supposed to be a concept album. Just, you know, supposed to be like a concept thing. I'm the green slime, I'm this big monster. And it kind of just like stuck because people started calling me Slime because it made sense at the time for how I was acting. So yeah, and it just kind of stayed with me. Nobody ever called me by any of none of my friends ever like referred to me by my rap name. I've had a million rap names like since I was a kid, you know. There's videos of me battling motherfuckers I was 14. I had a rap name then. None of my friends called me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was calling me my rap names for real. Few people, but not for real. When my name became Green Slime, everybody was like, Slime. Like, it just fit. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't everybody was like, that's you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, oh no, I forgot the point again. But yeah.
Yeah, I low-key forgot.
It stuck. It stuck with me. It didn't end up being a concept. I never did the concept. Yeah. It ended up just becoming the real person. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It just fits, man.
But that was the original. You know what I mean? People were like, "What do you mean, a fucking slime monster?" Like, nigga, you are the slime monster. What you? I was like, oh, all right, cool. Like, all right, fuck it. So, green slime. That's where it came from. Sometimes I think about changing it to Slime 6'4". I was gonna be Slime 115. It's my street, but I ain't gonna do it. So now I'm just kind of green slime, stuck in the limbo, you know.
Hey, slime is like water. It just
but I'll be
flows.
like, nobody say the green part. Why don't it just be slime? Shit is redundant. Of course the slime is green.
Yeah, that's true. I had never seen slime that was any other color
but
green.
Yellow slime? Like, it's fucking green. You just think green automatically anyway. When you hear it, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Might be getting too deep.
Nah, you can never get too deep.
Yeah,
on
fuck
this
me
show.
and my name.
You can never get too deep on this show. That's the whole point. I hate people who are like, it's not that deep. Fuck off.
It is that deep.
To you, it's not.
Everything is deep.
You just gotta think about it.
We're all gonna go home and cry about this.
The subconscious, man. Tap out. What is it called? The fucking Matrix? Get out of the Matrix. That's the message of the day.
Facts.
Fuck was I gonna say though?
Matrices.
Oh, I was just gonna talk about Pokemon, just on some shifting gear shit. So if you could be any Pokemon, well, yeah, we're open
I
it.
don't
But I
know
just
if I
got
should.
some.
I might have to wait. I don't know if I should open it now, open it later.
Let's open up one pack.
All right. Should I do it right now?
Facts. I'll just ask you hot rapid fire.
I love Pokemon, man. I used to really love this shit when I was a kid.
If you could be any Pokemon, who would you be?
Ooh. Like the original joints.
I
always liked Haunter and Gengar. I always liked them. I don't know why. I mean, they could fucking fly and shit. They could go through shit. They could make people go to sleep and eat their dreams and all. That shit's cool to me. What's greater than that? They could do psychic moves on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what Pokemon would you? I don't know.
Me.
Charizard's cool as fuck, but like, I feel like that'd get old. Like, I'm burning every fucking thing everywhere I go. I can't ever just chill because you're burning shit up. You know what I mean? Like, I want to just chill. I also like slow bro. I feel like I might be a slow bro. You know what I mean?
That fits, man. Hey, nah, you a slow king. Fuck you.
Slow
mean.
king,
Slow
you know what I
king.
mean? So, you know, I like that stuff. Alright, I'm gonna open one. Oh my god, a champion's pack.
Yeah, I fuck with, obviously Charizard's my OG, but I like Sceptile. I like to nickname him Stoner Lizard.
Who's Sceptile? I don't even know who that
Sceptile,
is.
so he came in the 3rd generation of Pokemon.
Okay.
So
I used to really love Sand Slash when I was a kid. I don't know why. I really liked him when I was a kid. He was like one of my favorites. He wasn't that great, but like I always kept him in my party.
He
like,
looked cool.
He was good. He was solid in your party.
I feel like we got that one Pokemon who like isn't the best. They're like average at best type shit.
That's kind of like
you just attached to them. Like,
that's like
just
Haunter though for me. Like Haunter's not that great. I mean, he's good, but he's not like
he's
that
not
great.
the final form, you know.
Right. He's not. And he's not even the final joint. Like I don't even. Gengar's cool, but like in the game, most of the games, Gengar don't have a levitate joint. So like if somebody hits you with Earthquake or like a little ground move, he don't levitate, so he get hit by the shit. That should be cool as hell to me when a motherfucker like, I got you, Earthquake, 100 damage, boom, it don't even affect me. I'm Haunter. I like that.
So we gonna open up this joint.
Opening up this pack.
What fuck was I gonna say? But yeah, I like to.
I'm using the blade because in case there's a Charizard in here.
You don't want to rip that shit. Y'all, these Pokemon joints, if y'all not looking into this, man, they be going crazy. Like worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars type shit.
Yeah, everybody think I'm just a loser and ain't about no money. Fuck y'all.
I kind of like.
Let's do it for the fun. I like Pokemon. I'm not just like trying to find. I do want to find that shit for sure. But like the other day, I organized all my junk ass cards. They don't mean shit. Them shits is like 1 penny. I organized all them shits. I like that shit. I like pony shits. Take me back. You know what I mean? I know people that's just like making me sick the way that they just pillaging shit and just like a motherfucker. He would have came in. He would have seen on the box. Be like, I need everything. Give me it all right now. I'd be like, bro, chill. Like it's not that deep. Like. Say something for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's look, you ruining kids' Christmas. Is it that deep, G? You need, the Charizard in here is like 800 if you get it appraised. But like, $900, you need 900. 900 is nice, but I don't need it that fucking bad that I'm finna kill myself. And simultaneously ruin absolutely everybody else's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. It ain't that deep. And also, I just don't have it in me to be like everyday chaser, like spending all my money trying to get a fucking car so I can appraise it. But I do love this shit. I do love opening joints. We gonna see what's up.
Do it for the love of the game.
I call myself Pokemon. Pokemon, the Pokepimp.
I was peeping your live the other day. Talking about all the different types of Pokemon that you can pimp out.
Got Scraggy right here. He cool.
He a fighter. He
He one of the
hands.
new Pokemon. You know, I like him. I play with him in the game. I got one of him in the game. He go crazy. Rockruff, I don't really know him like that.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Rockruff.
He looked like he kind of crazy. Like if you was walking down the street and somebody had a Rockruff in their yard,
Oh yeah.
I'd kind of be on point. Like
That's
I
some
don't know.
pitbull. That's some
bite the
Black
shit
Air
out of
Force
me.
One activity.
Volpix, classic bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Classic. Look at her. She's so elegant. How she do it.
I like to nickname my Pokemon after rappers, and I
Oh,
nickname
yeah.
my Vulpix / Ninetales Cardi B.
That's funny. See bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't let it fool you, cause try to fuck a Vulpix,
She was
you're gonna
so
get burned. Okay, you're gonna get burned.
Be careful with that shit.
Don't
Get
want that.
tested.
You don't want that. I named my Haunter Raekwon and my Gengar Ghostface.
That's cold.
Oh, actually, the other way around. My Haunter's name is Ghostface, and my Gengar's name is Raekwon.
That's cold.
After my two, probably favorite rappers.
I named my Charizard Almighty Soul.
Flame, because I spit flame. This Linoon, he like a little muskrat, rat, possum, raccoon ass type. Little trainer card, full heal. Oh, we got one of them little shiny things right here. It's a Slizzipede, reverse holographic, little fire, what's it called? Millipede, centipede type joint.
I was gonna say slug.
Little holographic professor's research. Oh, this is crazy to have all this. Sharpedo, I ain't never seen him. The rest of these is trainer joints, except this one. Sharpedo. Yeah, there you have it. We did that. We opened some cards.
Has to do it for the culture. Get that pocket pack. I forgot dude. I'm fucking zooted.
That joint fire.
Who do the top 5 favorite rappers be?
Top 5. Ghostface. See, I really don't want to have to. I wanted a point to be known now. There's no hesitation. Ghostface, Raekwon. Them two, they up there for sure. Ghostface, Raekwon. Prodigy, Styles P, and probably Doom. Redman in there too somewhere. But it's different because people say like, who you think the greatest or who the best. People who I think the greatest ain't necessarily my favorite, but somebody who I think is my favorite and the greatest is Ghostface. So, and Ray. So, like them two, I never want to hesitate whenever somebody asks me. I want it to be known. Ghostface and Raekwon are crazy. I used to really love Nas and Biggie and Redman a lot. At one period, I was like all I listened to. But yeah, top 5, like what I actually listen to and love: Prodigy, Ghostface, Raekwon, Doom. Who the fuck else did I say? I really love Snoop too, but not a lot, not everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. I'm not really as much of. I had to stop being fans of artists, and because I kept being disappointed. I had to stop being fans of the people because I was always so disappointed. I had to stop being fans of the artists because I was always disappointed. And in one way or another, you meet them and they're assholes, or they just start putting out horrible music. You know what I'm saying? And now you're just stuck, like, as a fan. That, well, really, you just like
these 2 albums. So why aren't you just a fan of albums? You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that.
So I'd be a fan of, and even then, not every album is great. Albums that we can all agree are horrible albums still might have one song that's really good. So it's just like, I'm just a fan of what I like, a fan of music. But certain people break through that and become my favorite, like, you know what I'm saying? I could say, like Ghost and Ray, I could say, and Redman too. I met him, I went on tour with him, like, yeah, like it crossed for them. Like, I am a fan of them as people. I look up to them. Fan of them as people, as artists. If they made some whack shit, I would bump that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to, like, check it out. You know what I mean? See what they was doing. Like, because also now, as an artist, I understand how you make things. Everything might not be, what's your aim? You know what I mean? Like, you might not have been trying to make the best album ever. Why we always grade and judge and could make people compete with each other on, like, who got better shit. Like, does you tell me what's going on in your life right now in a real way and all this type of shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to hear. Like, I don't like all this competition shit. My competition should be how real is the shit. Like, tell me some real shit. Like, that'd be the best when a rapper tell you some real shit about their real life. Like, they just told you some real shit as they going through it. I ain't even figured it out yet. You know what I mean? Like, just boom. That's why I really love Prodigy, because it almost like when a lot of cats was being very meticulous and really writing and shit like that, it's almost like he let go. Even though he had such a hold over, like, hardcore people and people who respected that type of writing, he let go and was just, like, saying what he was thinking. You know what I mean? Like, just talking kind of on the record. Like, he was one of the first cats I heard really do that. And, you know, rhyming things crazy, like, not rhyming and just kind of just talking, like, letting stuff spill out. And I was like, that's crazy. And there's other cats that do that and blend it, balance it better with writing and, you know, all kind of stuff. So, and there's cats that don't care at all about that and just go straight writing, you know, like an Eminem or something. Like, I don't care about that. All that blah, 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 blah. But I used to love his old shit. I used to love that shit. That's an awful young coffee time when it's home.
I was just thinking about Eminem earlier today.
Like, yo, chill.
I was just thinking about Eminem earlier today.
But when I was a kid, I loved Eminem. When I loved old Eminem. When I was a kid, I loved that shit.
I was like, damn, man, he should have stopped while he was ahead.
Yeah.
But no, I like what you said about not necessarily being fans of artists, but just fans of their albums. But there's definitely some artists who, like, I'll say I'm fans of. I think DMX is one of them. Like,
damn, here go Charizard right here.
DMX, like what you saying, like, that's someone who is your favorite, but you also think is the greatest. That's how I am with DMX. And like, I don't care about his personal life. I would say I don't care about it, cause, like, but like, I if anything, I just acknowledge it. Like, that was his experience,
and me not
bro.
saying DMX in my list don't mean nothing at all. I really want to make it clear. See, that's what I mean by this favorite shit. I don't ever want to take away at all from DMX, because first off, DMX is the first CD that I got, like, on my own. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. Number two, DMX is the realest rapper ever.
Facts. That's why.
Well, him and ODB.
That's why.
Him and ODB are the realest ever. They did not sugarcoat. They didn't care about how they looked to you. They told you the truth. You know what I mean? In a crazy way, and against everything. They've been talked about, made fun of, you know, all kind of stuff. And I done did it too. I make fun of DMX all the time. He smoke crack. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He still won platinum. He won platinum off the Pookie.
Right, for real.
How many people can say that? That's an accomplishment.
Nobody.
Damn near.
Can't nobody say that. So, you know, I love DMX, and he holds many special shits in my life. Like he, like me and my girl, like our song or whatever is a DMX song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucking, footage of him performing. I have burned in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Him on TV is burned in my brain. Them album covers burned in my brain. Them,
The
just the realness, the Rough Riders anthem when it dropped, and like the streets and hearing it on the street and motherfuckers on the dirt bikes and all that, like it's burned in my brain. Yeah, DMX cut Belly is burned in my brain. Like
The first rap song I ever became obsessed with was "Party Up" by DMX. I was like
right.
3 years old, 2 years old type shit.
Seeing people sleep, they think that he was just like, some kind of one-hit wonder or something. He had joints. He sold 2 platinum albums back to back
In 1 year.
in the same year.
And this was before streaming and shit, so like motherfuckers had to go outside and
Yes.
buy shit in person.
Yes.
Ain't nobody doing that, bro. That's why I'm like DMX.
And he was just real. He was always around, like, for instance, like the Jay-Z's and people like that, right? But actually is a, like, if you think about rap like comic books or think about it like a movie or whatever. Jay plays one character that we all know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
DMX plays a completely different character. And in the story, they are opposed. You know what I'm saying? DMX not working for Jay-Z. DMX is going to be the guy. He's like the Omar on The Wire. He's going to be the guy that he robs Jay-Z. That's what he does. He robs Jay-Z's. You see me? So, I don't know, bro. I love DMX. And he always existed amongst all that, and they knew that. And I remember I watched some interview where Irv Gotti was talking about how Jay came to him about DMX because, the rap industry was getting behind him, and, it's got to be our new golden boy and blah, blah, blah. And Jay's like, I'm on top. I'm trying to be on top. What's going on? Like, I could sell platinum albums. What's going on? And Irv told him, like, there's more niggas in the street like DMX than it is like you. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking boss. Everybody ain't a fucking boss. You have 100 kilo and all kind of whatever you talking about. Like, most people was on the ground working. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I fuck with DMX heavy. He was always around all the big heavyweights, always held his own, did his thing, Fuck with DMX.
That's the GOAT. That's my GOAT, personally.
I'm about to get an ODB tat, cause they be sleeping on ODB.
Yeah, I just recently caught a new Pokemon. I caught a Toxic Croak, and I named him ODB.
Ha.
I don't know, because I usually try to find the relation, and I'm just like, let's see, this motherfucker is a poison and fighting type. And I don't know, he just gave me ODB vibes.
Yeah, if they got a drunk ass Pokemon.
Yeah, like they need a drunk ass Pokemon, but for now, Toxic Croak's my ODB, because like, he's poisonous and can fight. And I don't know, it just gave me ODB vibes.
I love ODB, man, cause
Shimmy, y'all.
yeah, I love ODB because he really showed, and okay, I fucked up when you asked me my favorites, because he's on there. He's top 5 for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And when people ask me who's the greatest rapper, I always say ODB. And I know it sounds crazy, and I don't care.
I don't think it's crazy.
Because to me, he's the greatest. Why? Because Wu-Tang is the greatest group, okay? He pumped them
Wu-Tang
up so crazily. Do you know, first off, they're all cold, but do you know what it's like to have somebody like that on your team? Like, you're instantly unstoppable. Like, you believe you can do anything. So to me, that makes him great. Then I look at him really not giving a fuck. Nobody did not get, like, there's nobody that was that free and open and didn't give a fuck in that time. If you look at his interviews, if you look at the shit he got up said at the Grammys. If you listen to his music, the shit that he's saying, the embarrassing shit that he's saying, like he keeping it all the way real, and I respect that. And then to still attain that level of stardom while doing all that, I think is amazing. Like, people that don't know, like, Wu-Tang really had the whole world, the whole globe in a frenzy. And then, like, a frenzy. Like, people today popular, but, like, in 20 years, 30 years, you really gonna see them? You don't know. You still see Wu-Tang, like, a frenzy. You know what I'm saying? Then, and he's pumping them up that whole time. And Free and doing his thing. He RZA cousin. He been there from the beginning. Like, ODB is the greatest to me. And then he goes to jail. And he's not the best rap. And still technically he can rap good. Like, he raps really good. But no, he's not the best. He doesn't rap better than Raekwon. He doesn't rap better than Ghostface. But he's still there. He's still on the song with them and going with them and doing and bringing something to the song unique that still to this day can't nobody do. And he doing it next to the rawest motherfuckers ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and he could actually technically rap. Like I said, like, he got on a song. It's a Big Daddy Kane song with ODB and Jay-Z on it, and he watched Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. Anyway, ODB, I love ODB. I always say he the greatest. And just because he keep it real, and he was in the greatest group. So, that's what I look at. Is he the best rapper? No. Big L cold too.
Shout out Big L. Shout out Josue, the homie Josue. I know he's the biggest Big L fan. Shout out ODB. I feel like ODB was just like, you kind of mentioned it earlier at the start of this, man. Just weird. Yeah, you just, like, gotta be fucking weird. I've kind of embraced my weirdness at this point.
Because we gotta look at how the music affects you. What do listening to Jay-Z really get you? You might, like, really,
I just think of the motherfuckers.
I'm not saying nothing about his skill. None of that. What do it really get you? It gets you thinking about capitalism.
Fuck capitalism.
You know what I'm saying? It gets you...
All my homies say capitalism.
It gets you to believe in the American dream, really. It gets you to buy into the American dream, that you could do this too and work your way up and woo-woo and sell,
eat the
and
rich.
woo,
Fuck you,
and woo, and be rich and blah, 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 right? That's not the reality for a lot of motherfuckers. Like, I think it's way more valuable, and even if you want to get to that stage, I think it's way more valuable to be influenced and inspired to completely just be yourself. And that's what ODB does for everybody, because he had the courage to do it. You realize how crazy that, like, we're talking about the height of, like, people really rapping, like, bars, you know what I'm saying, and, like, that being a skill, and to just completely be like, I don't give a fuck what I say, turn the mic on, I'm drunk, boom, you know what I'm saying, like, that's crazy. And to be in the biggest group at the time, that's wild. That's still to this day, people say it's the greatest rapper. That shit's crazy. It's crazy, man. And we don't appreciate him enough. Mm-hmm. And we look up to fake motherfuckers and people that putting on an image for us and selling us a product and don't give a fuck about you, and it's all bullshit. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Ain't none of that shit real, bro. That shit is fucking fake as hell. Them people, it's like I said, a comic book. It's like a comic book. And that's why I do him cold too, because it's like he peeped the shit. It's like, oh, this what we doing? Alright, bet. You know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't real, bro. It's not fucking real. It's not real.
Motherfuckers just be trapped in the Matrix, man. That shit's not real.
ODB kept it real. Everywhere you ever seen him. My mans was pulling up to get his food stamps.
Go.
In a limo.
Undisputed legend, man.
The MTV in the car. Like I said, what do you get from I'm not taking nothing away from nobody's skill. All these rappers, that is, not all of them, most of them are really fucking good at what they do. Whatever it is that they do, if enough people like their ass, they're really fucking good at that shit. I'm not taking away from their skill, but what do you get from listening to the shit? Some dumbass kid with tats all on his face that make music everybody's gonna hate on. You might get more from listening to that shit than you're gonna get listening to fucking, I don't want to say Nas, but let's just say Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're inspired to fucking be happy and dance and do this and fucking do whatever the fuck you want to do that day, I'd say you get more from that than fucking listen to this motherfucker that's gonna make you sit in your house and think about every little fucking, you know what I'm saying?
That's why Uzi's one of my goats too.
Right, it ain't no line. So it's not like I'm just some hater saying fuck all. I honestly just asking, what do you get from this music? Jay-Z's great. What the fuck do you get from it? What the fuck has he given you? Like, what hard time of your life has been like, oh my God, and then you looked up and said, oh my God, Jay-Z, thank God you said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't give a fuck about you. But ODB say some shit that I feel real. I'd be like, fuck everybody. That man was up there and did that. He let loose like that. I can do whatever I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's more powerful than that other shit. Then get your taxes right. You know what I mean? Get your taxes right, little nigga. Get your taxes right. That's the next. That's the new Jay-Z. Get your taxes right. Get your 401k credit.
Jay-Z, you get an OOC. Listen to Jay-Z.
And I still love Jay-Z. I still listen to Jay. I listen to Jay when I'm drinking. I listen to Jay. But I know what I'm getting from it when I listen to it.
Yeah, no.
And not to say, you know, he's got deeper things and all that, but like, just generally speaking, that's not what I'm getting from you, Brody. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
401k raps.
I've never got freedom from Jay. I've gotten like, let your nuts hang, you're free. Like, you know what I mean? But like, not actual like for instance, that new episode I dropped with Qari Fo, I said that the funk is when you at your lowest and you just like at that point where you're just like, oh fuck this shit, fuck everything, and then instead you just go ah, and that's the funk. You know what I mean? Rick James, all the motherfucker, James Brown. Yeah. That listen to the songs. What it sounds like. It sounds like they just said fuck it and they're like ah. You know what I mean? Like, so I think of ODB in that lane. You know what I mean? Like, of the funk and like soul. Like, that's a soulful thing happening. That's like magic. That's like, you know what I mean? That's not a mental, calculated, whatever. Our mind's been programmed. Our minds is all wrong. Everybody's mind been programmed. You can't help it. But that's some, whatever the spirit is, I don't know what the fuck it is. That shit that he doing is some spiritual shit. That shit awaken your shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it. It make you go, ah! That's what you gotta do. You gotta let loose. Scream. Like you was a little fucking kid. You remember how free you felt when you was a kid? You scream and do whatever you want. Do that shit. Fuck. A grown man that's making you feel like that is way cooler to me than somebody with hella bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck. I didn't want to say it, but man, fuck Jay-Z. Fuck, like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not telling your music great and all that, but like, bro, like, why is you the dude everybody gotta look up to? Like, I don't fucking give a fuck, bro. Cool, you got paper. That's great. I like MF Dooms. I like motherfucking ODB. You know what I'm saying? Ghostface Killer, he still fly. Ghostface fly to you. Jay-Z can't even dress. You just like a fucking 1999 NBA player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't dress neither, but if I had that much money, bitch, I'm dressing. Fuck. I'm hiring somebody. Shit. You with Beyonce, nigga. Damn. Making her look bad. You making Beyonce look bad, bro. That's Beyonce. She look good as hell. You making her look bad.
That was the greatest 10 minutes of my life.
I'm just tired of everybody, like,
no, I feel you,
bowing down and, like, looking at, bro, pick who you want to pick. You ain't going to listen to what I'm saying. You got your own favorite. Ain't nothing like that. You know what I mean? But me, anybody ask me, that's great. It's shit. You're going to have to be some hard convincing, because I'm not saying he the best rapper. So you're gonna be like, so rapper. I'm like, okay, so what you get from it? Lil Baby raps great. Motherfucker,
Phenomenal.
he can rap. Really good. Like, really good.
Sensational.
Anybody that says he can't rap is tweaking. He can rap. I be hearing, I be like, yo, he's getting off. He's going crazy. He rap better than Nas rap. Right now. I used to love Nas too. He was my favorite rapper for like 4 years.
Fuck Nas. I'll say
Yeah, fuck Nas too. But I'm a fan of certain Nas albums.
Of course.
Certain Nas songs. His last
Same.
few albums. Ooh wee. No sir. He might have had like 1 or 2 on each. You know what I mean? But But it's not his fault, you know. Do what you do.
Yeah, not everybody can age like wine.
I'm not looking for this. I'm not looking for Illmatic again. You did it. The world ain't even the same. Nothing is the same. How could that be the same? How could you make that right now? Like, it's impossible. So I used to be one of those guys, like, it don't sound like the old stuff. The old stuff's so much better. Everybody can't do that. Mobb Deep was good at that. They was good at keeping the same sound or a similar sound, you know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. You just spent some real shit, and I'm on the same exact wavelength. I think you would like this anime called Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, it's got, first of all, it's got like hip hop beats, but one of the main characters is a dude named Mugen, who like I feel like embodies everything we just talked about. Cause he's just like this reckless rogue samurai who don't give a fuck.
Bro, and there was a time when these things was like openly said. Like what I'm saying now sound whatever. Like Twitter would be like, you tweaking. Majority opinion would probably say I'm tweaking, right? But
I don't
it
give a
was
fuck
a
about the majority.
time, right? It was a time when that was commonplace. It just went with so many years and nobody's saying anything. That like certain people took over and just made you believe whatever they were saying because that's all you was hearing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not ever buying into like he's like you the king of all this and I gotta. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Hey, rap don't belong to nobody. Like it's just. You can't own like that essence I'm talking about, that OD beat that whoever gonna tap into and be free, that that gotta infect you. You don't own that. You can't own that. You can't own that. How would you even try? You think you own that? You gonna be the guy that tries to own that? You can't own the You lucky if you get the You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. I think motherfuckers is spitting, man, and that was just
You know my Pokemon. You know what I'm saying?
Pokemon was spitting, man. But I think now is a good time to start wrapping up, man, because that was just inspirational. I'm gonna smoke a blunt after this and just like
and
reflect.
I don't want people to go home and be like, you great, ODB the best. I want you to fucking go home and be like, I don't care what nobody else say. I like this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Go home
This
and
is
think
who
for
I
yourself.
listened to growing up. I remember my big cousin had this song. I remember this is what it means to me. This is my favorite. Not cause he has the most money. What since when is this the qualifier for some music? You the richest, so you the best? Like that don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Cause when everybody else was out that we consider the greatest, that everybody else that you talking about in your class, Biggie, Pac, and all them, you was quiet. You was quiet, my dude. Nobody cared about it. Nobody cared about him. You understand that? It wasn't until they all was gone. And still then, nobody really cared that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't the one. He always wanted to be the one. He was never really the one until there was nobody. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm the king, all this king shit. Kingdom come, watch the throne. You're not the king. You are not the king. There is no king.
I was about to say, there's no kings, no lords. That's I be on my rogue samurai shit. You be on the Buddhist monk shit. I like to think of myself.
I just don't
as
like that shit. I don't like people trying to rule over other people, be above other
What's it
people.
called?
Like you fucking Jay-Z.
I'm on my Ronin shit. Ronin is a rogue samurai.
Yeah, I played a game. I still love you, Jay. You know, you want to throw me some bread? You trying to work? We can do it. I just ain't finna bow down on all the shit you talking about. I don't care about all that shit all the time. I don't care about being raw. You do some raw shit sometime. It really ain't a problem with him. Oops. Ain't nothing in it.
It's not a problem with him, but I feel like it's the problem with the
It's a problem
culture.
with his like supporters and shit.
Yeah, just like kind of like the system or
The story
society.
that people paint around his circumstance.
We live in a society.
You know, he never really told me these things. It's not his fault. You know what I mean? Like, it's what everybody else say. You gotta be
Jay-Z's just doing his thing.
Yeah, he's just doing his thing.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at him at all.
Going crazy
like,
with it, you know.
No,
trying to
I don't want this to
take
turn
in
into
a
that.
conversation with Jay-Z over
Yeah,
$5 million. Like, what?
Crazy?
Okay.
What you think he finna tell you? He finna tell you take the money. What? I know that. I don't listen to enough Jay. But take that money. What's wrong with you?
Like, I don't know what type of.
You gonna have dinner with Jay? He gonna make you pay. You crazy? You don't listen? This man is a gangster on the business sense. Okay.
He's a man.
You mess around, have
there's
dinner
no
with Jay?
such thing as ethical billionaires.
Right. You mess around, have dinner. That's what nobody talk about. You mess around, have dinner with Jay. You're paying for 2 meals, and he probably bring his whole company. You gotta pay for them too.
He probably gonna tell you to buy the restaurant if you're really about it. What you gonna do then?
You just start
First
off.
you gonna wish you
thought
should
it's
have
all
took that
free.
$5 million.
Thought the T-bone was free because Jay-Z here, huh?
Psych. He's like, your money's going in my pocket. Fuck you mean?
That's why he's rich.
So
The man sold crack to his mom. You think he cares about you? You know what I'm saying? He gonna sell you whatever he got to sell you. Like, come on, man.
Shit. So where can people find you at?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. What's the other social medias? OnlyFans. What else? All that. Sllime64, SLL, 2 L's, Sllime64. Yeah, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, MySpace, Tagged, YouTube, greenSLLIME.
It's Slime with 2 L's.
With 2 L's. I got
2
the
L's
broke
make a
ass
W.
show, you know what I mean? Which is the little talk show I do. It's where these hoodies come from. I got beats. I got raps. I got t-shirts, hoodies. I got Pokemon cards, everything. Holla.
Shit. I gotta know when can I come through the broke ass show?
Shit. We're gonna have to figure that out. We just got back shooting for real, so maybe next month.
Hey, say less.
All them new episodes I've been dropping is old.
Yeah.
They from like
I'm already knowing.
a year or two ago.
I think I'm low-key about to be on that same wave with this show. Not like record shit and not drop it till like a year later, but I think I'm gonna start recording shit and dropping it like a month later type shit, just so I could kind of like use that time to like focus on myself. You feel me?
Facts.
Fuck was I gonna say? Where can people find you at? Broke ass show. Shit. And any other final hot takes?
Crack was invented by the government. They let it all happen, and I think they made AIDS too, and a lot of other shit. They trying to kill us all. So stay woke. But it don't matter if you die anyway, because we all go to my crib when you're dead, and we're gonna smoke weed together as ghosts.
Fuck with that.
It's just one plane. It's other planes going on. I don't know what the fuck they on. I don't know what the fuck they at. I don't know shit about none of that shit. I just know that ain't nothing what it seemed.
I'm just thinking how crazy it is. How like 4 years ago, I'm just thinking like 4 or 5 years ago, I'm just starting like senior year of high school, freshman year of college. I'm just a little ass innocent kid. You know, listening to SoundCloud to that fucking song you got with Mick with the pig top on the cover.
Oh yeah, Zoo.
Zoo. Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
he's still
thinking
mad at
about
me about that song, still to this day.
Mick.
Yeah, because he
Damn.
thinks that I got him on that song, and I thought that he got me for the longest time. But I really think that, I don't know, both them verses just mesh well together. But yeah, every time we make a song now, he treats it like that. He treats it like, you're not gonna get me again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, I'm damn near singing on this song. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it. You rapping hard as hell.
I'm just thinking about this motherfucker right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Listening to this motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
And Mick Jenkins, who's another one of my, like, I would put him in my top, like, personal favorite top 5, which is why my story with, like, I ran into this dude at a Pivot Gang concert, and we were smoking, and, like, Mick Jenkins comes out of nowhere. I had to tell this story before we end the show. I didn't expect to do it.
This is a rare story. Ain't nobody listening that's gonna be like, oh, that happened to me too, because it probably ain't.
So I remember it was Pivot Gang 2019. I see this dude post on Twitter how he was gonna go to one of the shows. So I DM him, just like, yo, you trying to match? And he was like, fuck yeah. So we're at the show, we're smoking, Pivot Gang's going off.
We in the crowd.
And
at the Metro.
This, mind you, this is pre-Rona, so obviously
they kicking motherfuckers out.
Who knows when the next time this shit could happen again? Because this was pre-Rona. And Wassam was there. Shout out Wassam. I think Qari was there too at some point. Shout out Qari. And then, so yeah, we're just chilling, smoking. Pivot Gang's throwing out a hell of a show. And I turn to the side, and I see this tall ass 6'5" shadow. And then I look up, and this is, like, once again, one of my favorite rappers ever, Mick Jenkins, who I also, now I'm thinking about it too, just on some manifestation shit, as this motherfucker right here. I remember the summer between my high school year, graduating and going into college, I went to, like, a show, or like not a show, like a panel he did at the Museum of Contemporary Art. And I took a picture with him, and I remember posting on Twitter, and I'm like, someday I'm gonna meet this motherfucker again. And now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, and the opportunity came, I had to blow my hand. I'm like, yo, Mick, take a hit.
Yeah, because usually when we be moving, he don't like to be in no crowd, no shit like that, especially Chicago. And I feel him because motherfuckers be just running up, all kinds of shit's annoying. So he don't really like talking to random people, so they be saying he an asshole and shit. So he definitely ain't smoking with random people. So when he seen you, I seen him like who's this motherfucker? I was like, he good. This my mans. I'm smoking this blunt. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, alright. Then he hit the motherfucker. I'm like, bet, we all good. Now I'm looking for security, because last time I was smoking in the club, they kicked my ass right out. Y'all think some shit, I look up to people, you think most motherfuckers know? Half these motherfuckers don't know who I am. I'm somewhere, not more than half. I get kicked the fuck out when I smoke in the club, every time. I ain't cool enough, ain't got enough points yet, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my goal 2021. When clubs open back up, I ain't getting kicked out no more. I'm smoking that bitch in the middle of the bar, standing on the motherfucker, and y'all gonna let me do it. You gonna let me do it. That's it.
But I gotta get to the best part of my story.
Oh, yeah.
So, obviously, I'm geeked as fuck. Mick Jenkins just took a few hits of my blunt, and this is kind of cool because I missed out on the opportunity to smoke with one of my other favorite rappers.
Didn't you miss Mick on stage too or something?
Yeah, I was about to get into. I remember the last time I had the opportunity to smoke with one of my favorite rappers is with Cousin Stiz, and I just tweaked, and it just didn't happen. So I'm like, I'm not blowing this opportunity. So it happens. So I'm geeked up, and it was like one of the best moments of my life. And then at some point, these like Irish motherfuckers come up to me, and in their like leprechaun accents.
Oh, I remember them dudes. Yo, I thought they was cops. I remember them dudes.
These leprechaun motherfuckers come up to it and be like, I don't want to do an Irish accent on there, but they come up to me like, yo, can you take a hit? Like, we're from Ireland. This is like once in a lifetime opportunity type shit. And I just straight up look at them like, no, the fuck? Like, did you put in for this? And
I felt so, like, usually I say no unless I'm on the end of it. I'll just let you have it. But, you know, I'll probably be judging motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Them, wasn't no way I was going to let them hit the shit, right? But when they asked, I was relieved that it wasn't mine. So it was like I felt no kind of way at all about just being like, nah. I can't even remember what actually happened, but I remember not feeling any pressure. Like, I need my weed, bro. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But yeah.
But it's funny because I remember thinking in that moment, like,
I thought they was cops. I was like, they finna.
Yeah, it's just two white dudes in Pivot Gang show claiming they from Ireland. They probably were, but I'm just like, the way I saw it is like, if I wasn't going to give it to a random Chicago motherfucker, because I only share weed with like my homies, or if you're one of my favorite rappers.
Half the time I'll be drunk, I'll be like, oh, you from Ireland? Fuck you, bro. Here you go.
So I'm like, legit in my head, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers are from Europe. I don't know what type of disease they be carrying. You know, I don't need a bubonic plague 2.0. I swear to God, this is like the shit that's going on in my brain. And they're like, cool, whatever. And I'm at the end of it anyway. I'm a roach fiend, so I smoke that shit to the bitter ends. And then I start to feel sick. Like, I feel lightheaded. I
smoked it too fast.
Yeah, I think I had, like, obviously just with everything around me, happening around me, I think I had like a weed panic attack type shit. At first, I think it could have been a combination of like weed panic attack, and then like I also like low key did not drink or eat, or I did not drink water. I did not drink water or eat food that whole day, so I probably had some like combination low blood sugar mixed with the weed anxiety. So I'm like, I need to step outside. I go to the hot dog stand outside the metro, and I'm like, I need to like get something to eat and water before I pass out. I'm like mid-order, I start to like, I damn near pass out. I don't pass out, but like there's like a chair by the counter, so I just sit in the chair. Then I feel better like 2 minutes later, order a Polish sausage. That was like, I couldn't even read the menu.
Cheese fries that night. I remember this.
I couldn't even read the menu. That's how blurry my eyesight was. But I just knew they sold Polish sausage, so I said Polish sausage, which I can't even eat that shit now because I gave up pork. Type shit. And so I eat that shit, drink my water, and I feel better. Like after 5 minutes, I go back in, and Mick is leaving the stage after playing No Vest with Pivot Gang, and I'm like, that's like my favorite song off the Pivot joint. So I was like, I missed my favorite song with one of my favorite rappers after smoke, but like I got to smoke with him. But I'm like, this is one of the best 5 concert experiences I've ever had type shit. And it was just, yeah, so I'm just thinking about that shit right now, and I'm just thinking about how like, what the fuck, that was, all this shit happened. Who would have thought if 17-year-old me, 18-year-old me, just listening to these motherfuckers on SoundCloud, that I would get to have these experiences.
Facts.
And
I like being able to make some shit like that happen if I can, because that'd be cool as hell. Anytime some shit happen like that with me, you know what I mean? Like when I was with Redman and shit, yo, what song is that? Like, him asking me what song I was playing, I was like, yo, that's so crazy. Like, I don't know, all that shit. I wish I could interact with everybody I thought was dope and shit when I was coming up. So, that's that. That's why I always be like, yeah, I'll try.
With that, man, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man. And this shit is fire.
Yeah, man.
I need some
streets about to be flooded, man.
I'll
watch
drink it
out
if it's got THC in it or not.
I'm gonna watch, man. I'm gonna flood the streets with this shit. I'm gonna be like, it's about to be the Wire 2.0.
I'm about to go home and drink.
I'm gonna be like Omar. I'm gonna be Dromar. Fucking
Dromar.
And with that, man, once again, thank you. It was a wonderful conversation, man. This is fun as hell. And yeah, I think with that, I'm gonna sign off. For greenSLLIME.
SlimeWorld.com.
Yeah, SlimeWorld.com. Check out Slime's broke ass show. Check out his music. And yeah, make sure to follow us at Dro In The Wind_ on Instagram and Twitter. Merch drop coming soon. We about to go into like some like we're about to go on our Ronin shit / Buddhist shit. So we about to do some cool shit. And with that, I'ma sign off for Dro In The Wind. Stay up.
That's all I want. That's what I want. I'ma have a big party on a boat. Call up all the hoes. But I ain't paying for none of that shit. Cause that's all I want. I want a Ferrari for the free. Big titties on the Kawasaki jet ski. That's all I want. 10 P's, couple keys for the free. That's what I want. Ay, get everything I want. Take everything I want. That's all I want. I'ma do what I want. What you gon' do about it? My mama got 2 jobs. I'm just tryna get her outed. Let her whip the Audi. For all the nights that I crashed the car with my head sticking out it. Leaking vomit, spit about it. Still ain't clean the carpet, but I promise I'ma find a bitch to move this brick. Fly out both to the Dolphins. That's what I want. That's what I want. Play video games all day and still make me $1 billion. Bitch, I'm Steve Jobs, but I'm with the mob. 60-30 number made me go to college. All the strippers tell me I'm a genius. Don't know why my family could never see it. Knew what my teachers wanted me to be, but a nigga like me could never be it. I ain't never folded, I ain't never been in. Took L's, but it all paid in the ending. Took L's, but a nigga paid in the ending. My suede soft, my Chevy glistening. Don't give a fuck if the world is ending. My blades chopped to the pearly prison like Earl Simmons. I'ma do what I want. I'ma do what I want. I'ma do what I want. Nigga ghost ride the whip at the Delta. I'ma do. He's a dude. She's a dude. Hey. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I'ma turn my life around with rifles. Homemade pistols, parachute atop the Eiffels. Covert crystal heights, flood my neck with icicles. I wanna put my enemies on life support in hospitals. All 4 girlfriends, 4 seasons, the G-Benz switching up. Depends what you want. I want like 100 blunts. Big booty, no tummy tuck. I want 100 sitting ducks. These rabbits ain't quick enough. I want the liver mousse, salad vinaigrette. Goose for my gorilla chest. Used to fuck with Antoinette. She just want a cigarette. I just wanna raise the bet. Slime just wanna raise the tag. I'm still rockin' wearing Averex. I just want a weird flex. Make these niggas real mad. I don't even feel bad. Can't pronounce the Jill tag. I'ma let the bricks sag. Rappers look like prom queens. I skip class. I just had to smoke a blunt. I'ma smoke when I want. I'ma do what I want.